Hi, welcome along to today's 4-Minute Clinic Live with me, Dr. Marianne Trent, and we are going to be thinking about disappointment today. So the 4-Minute Clinic Live is your daily prescription for better mental health. I think there are some heavy hearts in England today, and there might well be some bleary eyes as well from children and young people who stayed up to watch this momentous occasion. But of course, it didn't end up as we had all hoped. So I'm not a massive football fan. I rarely watch it. And yet all day yesterday, I was like, I hope we win. I hope we win. So, the excitement builds early, so the anticipation is all actually a physiological response. There's actual stuff happening in our bodies that were the same as what the footballers themselves would have experienced as well. And we are not supposed to be able to sustain all of that kind of body stuff for so long, 90 minutes, so full time and then extra time and then penalties. That is a long time to sustain all of that stuff. And it's really understandable that even if we'd won, you'd have a post-slump because of the way it works, because of the way we manage our physiology, because we cannot sustain that forever. So we go up, we peak, and then we'll always come down, but actually we dip down below normal functioning. We dip down below the baseline. Okay, so we actually feel quite depleted, quite sad. We might feel jittery. So I went to make myself a drink before bed and I felt jittery, and I was able to tell myself, okay, this is it, this is part of the slump. You were right there with them. So we have these things called mirror neurons in our brain, and when we're watching team sport, we actually are experiencing the same as if we were doing it ourselves. So when we've scanned monkeys in a very humane way, of course, who are watching other monkeys eat bananas, the area of their brain lights up in the same way as the monkey who's actually eating the banana themselves. It's mad, right? But it actually, watching people do the same thing elicits the same physical body reactions as it does for us when we are doing them ourselves. So this is why it feels like we're part of it. This is why, you see the celebrations when the goals happen. Goals, not just us, the goals happened. Because it just feels like euphoria. But of course, the opposite to euphoria would be disappointment and crushing disappointment and, regret. And these are difficult feelings, aren't they? They are big and important feelings. And we notice it in young people, we notice it in toddlers, And what we have to teach people to do is to deal with disappointment in a compassionate way that speaks up for the feeling, that makes sure that it's valid and important, but that it stays gentle. Disappointment does not need to include violence. It doesn't need to include rage. We can recognize that feeling, we can stay with it, and we can stay kind to ourselves and to others. So disappointment is big. Disappointment is very important. We should all talk about it more. It can feel crushing. It can feel derailing. Let's not let disappointment be on your radar if you are hoping to catch up on the passive webinar, which is happening today. If you'd like to learn how to bring passive income streams to your life, then check out the link in the comments. It starts very soon. It starts at 10 a.m. today, but you can also watch on replica replay for 2 weeks. So get involved. It's just £27 a person. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to be disappointed. I don't want you to be disappointed. So, whatever you're feeling today, it's big, it's important, and it matters. But let's stay kind to everybody, and let's also help the Italian people to celebrate. My brother-in-law is an Italian, and I'm very happy for him and his picture of him with his Italian flag. I hope you find these clinics useful. If you do, please do like, share, comment, give StreamYard permission to see your comments so they can come up live as well. And I will look forward to catching up with you tomorrow. Stay kind. Bye, guys.